is exactly the kind of violence I'm trying to prevent. I wish we could all just get along, don't you, Sugar Bomb?
There's a war coming, and we need you healthy.
As the second season of Fallout nears its finale, we wonder if the fate of one Hank McClane will be in the hands of a ghoul. This particular inquiry has been around since the first season. The show seems to want to convince us that Hank's end will come at the hands of his daughter Lucy in an inevitable family dispute. But what if not? And the one that will take out Hank is instead the cowboy ghoul. To help you understand how or why Cooper Howard might be the one to end Overseer Hank, let's first recap some important details of the ghoul. Before the bombs fell, before becoming the ghoul, he was Cooper Howard, an aging movie star whose image has been rented out to sell safety. The man's most defining characteristic is not his past fame, but his love for his family, his little girl Jeannie, and his beloved wife Barb, who was a rising executive at Vault-Tec. And Vault-Tec was the company using Cooper's face to sell their safety and peace of mind products to the public. One of their most popular items was their massive underground anti-nuclear apocalypse bunkers.
What a beaut she is, and what a song she sings.
Being able to afford to get into one of these bunkers, or vaults, was the difference between life and death in Fallout. So you can imagine that being the face of the corporation and the husband of a Vault-Tec executive had its perks. It guaranteed Cooper a spot in a vault for when the end of the world comes. But it also meant that Cooper was uniquely close to what happens inside Vault-Tec. The man's life took an unexpected turn when he was pulled into a secret anti-Vault-Tec circle through his friend Charles Whiteknife. There, Cooper met Lee Moldaver, a key figure who believed Vault-Tec wasn't saving the world, but profiting from the world falling apart and secretly and purposefully suppressing solutions that could mitigate catastrophe. Moldaver convinces Cooper that his wife's company was hiding something important, since he was one of the few people with direct access to Vault-Tec's inner world due to his marriage to Barb. Moldaver gave Cooper the resources needed to spy on Vault-Tec through his wife. From that moment on, Howard was no longer a face and a family man. He was a mole, digging for Vault-Tec's deepest and darkest secrets, risking the lives of his family in the process. Cooper's endeavors eventually bear fruit, as he overhears a private and villainous Vault-Tec conversation between executives, talking about how the end of the world was just a business strategy.
How can you guarantee results?
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
Cooper's eyes were open to the scale of danger Barb was involved in. He realized that Vault-Tec was the gatekeeper to humanity's survival. When the world ends, the corporation decides who lives and who doesn't. Then comes October 23rd, 2077, forever known as the Day of the Great War. The series intensifies the event with Cooper being with his daughter Jeannie when the bombs fell. Cooper grabs Jeannie and runs for their lives as Los Angeles blows up. It's not a spectacle. It's an emotional anchor to the entire show, as it is not yet shown when and how Cooper loses Jeannie. All we know is that when the world was burning, Cooper was carrying his little girl in his arms. And then she's gone. Fast forward 200 plus years into the future, and the world is a radioactive wasteland. Cooper survived the end of the world by turning into a ghoul, an irradiated human mutation that can live for centuries, but slowly loses its mind. Cooper is now only known as the Ghoul. He's brutal, cynical, and feared. Fallout introduced the Ghoul as a possible Wasteland bad guy. That is, until the truth slowly revealed itself. The mutant isn't roaming for fun. He's following leads. Then he meets Lucy McClane, a sheltered vault dweller who has no clue how evil and deadly the surface world is. McClane. The Ghoul recognizes the name. It was the same name of another executive of Vault-Tec. And with that, the nihilistic Ghoul now shares a common goal with the naive Lucy. He is also searching for his family. And if they are still alive, they can only be in one place, centuries after the end of the world, inside a vault. And McClane is his best bet to find them. Lucy gives the Ghoul something he had lost a long time ago: hope, and a name tied to Vault-Tec, McClane. By the season 1 finale, the Ghoul has Hank in front of him and asks the only question that matters.
Where's my fucking family?
Hank doesn't answer. He runs and gets away. Now the Ghoul isn't searching for answers. He's hunting for them, tracking down the one person who may know where Vault-Tec is keeping the Ghoul's wife and daughter. It's abundantly clear that the Ghoul isn't traveling with Lucy because he is turning a new leaf, slowly softening and turning good. He is with her because she is a useful asset in finding Hank. As of Season 2, Episode 5, the New Vegas plotline is close to reaching the answer to where the Ghoul's family is. Hank's trail leads to a hidden Vault-Tec infrastructure in New Vegas, where Cooper's missing wife and daughter could be cryogenically frozen alive. And when this plausible outcome is confirmed, the Ghoul does what the show has been warning he would do from the start. He betrays Lucy to get his family back. The Ghoul was willing to do any deal with Hank to save his family. He will trade anything, honor, allies, friends, for them.
Couldn't be helped. Family's a fucked up thing.
However, things don't go his way, as Lucy pulls out the power fist she stole from Sonny and punches the Ghoul, flying him out of a window and impaling him with a pole. As we've been slightly explaining throughout the video, the Ghoul's journey was leading him to find his family, and he did, but to get them back, he needs to deal with Hank. Chances are Hank won't honor his end of the deal, because Hank may not be done with his experiments. And what better way to continue his research than by using the test subjects conveniently placed near his facilities? Some people say that the Ghoul had his chance, and he blew it. However, we still hope that there will be a showdown, and that it will be better than expected, if it happens. Hank still has his family, so what can the Ghoul do? Could Hank use the mind control device on Cooper's wife and daughter and turn them against him? Still, Lucy also deserves her chance to get revenge on her father for what he has done and redeem herself for not making the right choice back when she had a choice.
You're not gonna hurt me.
Yet Lucy's journey still feels like it's heading in a different direction, and that she is destined for something bigger than just dealing with her daddy issues.
Kumbaya.
I'm a Gloomy Geek, and don't forget to like and subscribe.